It has long been known as the preeminent mentoring organization in the world. Big Brothers Big Sisters matches adult big with young boys and girls who may lack that kind of support in their lives. It's amazing how some simple activities can be such great bonding experiences that are great for the littles in the relationship and often just as much of a life-changing experience for the volunteer big. In this National Mentoring Month, it's great to be joined by Pierce Bush, the CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters Lone Star, and Carla Waddleton, a big sister and board member of the Houston Regional Board. Good morning to you both. Thank you for joining me. Pierce, I want to start with you. Why did you become a little brother, and in what ways did your life change and his life change as a result of that relationship?
Yeah, Kimber. Well, I became a big brother in 2009, long before I worked for the agency or even dreamed of working for the agency. I wanted to get involved because, frankly, my grandmother, Barbara Bush, who, Campbell, you knew well, was such a big advocate of getting in the game, making a difference, doing something that matters for somebody else. So I signed up into this amazing program. And what I quickly realized when I signed up is that although I signed up to change a life, my life was never going to be the same because of the experience of getting matched with Jalen, who was then 6, almost 7. And, you know, the program just, through the dignity and through the power of one-to-one professionally supported relationships, changes the lives of everybody involved. Mm-hmm. And our outcomes are focused on how we change the lives of our kids. But the truth is, I have yet to meet a volunteer, and I'm sure Carla here will say the same. It doesn't feel like their life was changed just as much, if not more, by the program. So it's just an amazing facet of what's best in our society, and we truly attract some of the best Houstonians in all components, so it's great.
Carla, based on your experience as a big sister, what would you tell someone why they should volunteer, why they should enjoy, and some of your joys about volunteering?
You know, I think oftentimes people think, what do I have to give back? You know, I don't know that I can be a mentor, but I always like to say that you can. There's so much that you can give back by just supporting a little, you know, supporting some youth in our community. Oftentimes it's really just sharing some experiences, giving them some exposure to things that maybe they haven't seen or done, and you really get the chance to build their confidence. And that always is helpful in kind of their ability to grow up and really feel like they can do things beyond what maybe they see in their immediate household or even their community. And as Pierce said, as a big, you really do end up getting more than what you expected out of it. You think that it's all for the child, but growing that relationship, having some exposure to different things, and it really helps you kind of critically think about how I can impact my community, not only through this little, but on a broader scale. So it's been one of the great joys of my life is to see my little Simone grow up and develop and build her confidence and really support her family in terms of having an additional positive influence for her. And it's interesting that even as a big, when you pick her up to go different places, the other children in the community are also like, where are you guys going? Who is that? And they're encouraged as well by just seeing that interaction and seeing her growth and development. So it's extraordinarily rewarding.
Full disclosure, I had the honor of serving as for several years as chair of what was then Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Houston, and saw firsthand how lives were changed by the work being done by thousands of volunteers who did something as simple as give up some of their time to hang out with a child and ultimately change more than a couple of lives in the process. Pierce, talk about the many programs provided by Big Brothers Big Sisters that can create magic moments like that.
Yeah. So, Kimbrell, first of all, I am just incredibly proud of the Houston citizens that have engaged in our program. The agency that I lead as CEO now, which you ably served as chair and later merged into this larger kind of statewide agency, is by far the biggest agency in the world. During this pandemic, our market share of kids served has grown pretty impressively. We're just about 6% of all kids served by Big Brothers Big Sisters nationally in the agency that I have the honor of leading as CEO. The bread and butter program of Big Brothers Big Sisters is our community-based program. It is a program that we have 550 little brothers and little sisters who have raised their hand and are waiting for a positive role model to enter their life, or the guardians have signed them up. We need more Houstonians to engage with us to impact greater change, and that is one of our calls to mission, our calls to action here in National Mentoring Month. There's no better time to get involved than during this month where we celebrate the goodness and the power that relationships have in changing the lives of young folks, but also changing the lives of communities and families for generations. We fundamentally believe, Cambrell, that every single kid born in this city has the inherent God-given potential to achieve something great in life. And our programs show, in 5 years of data now, Cambrell, 97% of our kids are enrolling in college, are enlisted in the military, or employed when they finish high school in our program. Our program changes the lives of so many young people, and we need more Houstonians to engage with us.
Carla, I'm going to give you the final pitch on this. Tell people why they should get involved.
It's really important that we're supporting our youth in every way possible. You know, there's a lot of noise around them, whether it's social media or in school, bullying and things of those nature. Anytime they can have just one additional positive influence in their life, it changes the trajectory of where they end up. As Pierce stated, we know that there's statistics that support what it is that we do by mentoring youth, and any way that you can get involved really can impact our community, not only now with the little, but for the long haul, and changing the trajectory of their lives as well as all those that they impact.
And I'm going to put all of the information about how to get involved on Big Brothers Big Sisters organization on my Newsmakers page on click2houston.com. Thank you, Pierce, and thank you, Carla, for all you do for the organization, and good luck as we all work together to recruit more bigs for this fabulous cause. Thank you again. We appreciate seeing you both.